ConcernedApe, aka Eric Barone, aka Eric Baroni. I don't know. I've heard some people pronounce his name Eric Baroni. I don't know if that's a joke. I just say Eric Barone. Anyways, Mr. ConcernedApe has posted a new update on Haunted Chocolatier. I've been meaning to make this video for quite a while now. I've already read through the whole update right here, and it was pretty long. It's not really talking about anything related to like the actual content of the game, but more like just about the development of the game and how he kind of goes around things. So yeah, without any further ado, let's just read through this. All right, so we got this little cute ghost over here. I think that's kind of like your maybe little sidekick in the game. I'm not quite sure, but yeah, hello. I know it's been a while since I last posted here. As you may already know, I haven't been able to work on Haunted Chocolatier in a while. This is because I started working on new stuff for the Stardew Valley 1.6 update. The 1.6 update was originally planned to be a technical under the hood update to expand Stardew's modding capabilities done by others so that I could focus on Haunted Chocolatier. But then I got involved adding a little bit of new content to the update, and it kind of snowballed into a pretty substantial amount of new content. And even after 1.6 came out on PC, I have been heavily involved with bug fixing, porting, and more. This has all pulled me away from Haunted Chocolatier development. So yeah, of course, the Stardew Valley 1.6 update was pretty big. We got a lot of new content actually, like books and the mastery system. We also got a lot of new events. I think he added an event, like an extra one for every single season at least, and there's like definitely more stuff as well. We got like the raccoons that we have in like the forest. So yeah, just added a lot of new content to the game, so I can definitely see that taking a lot of time. But I mean, I'm 100% sure that he had fun developing that stuff, because he would not have developed that if he was not having fun doing so. Anyways, it's been a little sad to see Haunted Chocolatier getting dusty on the shelf, but this is the reality of my situation. Stardew Valley is a big and popular game, and I have a lot of attachment to it. I also feel a strong sense of duty and obligation to all the people who have bought Stardew Valley over the years, granting me this rare opportunity to be an indie game developer. So it's hard to let go of Stardew Valley, even temporarily, to work on something that isn't already established and meaningful to people. Yeah, this does make a lot of sense. I mean, he spent so many years alone working on Stardew Valley, hoping for that game to like become something, and it did. Like we all know, it became one of the biggest farming games, if not the biggest one, or like the most popular one. So I 100% understand that he feels really attached to it and finds it difficult to let go of the game. Definitely doesn't want to disappoint anyone. But I mean, at this point, man, you're not disappointing anyone. A lot of people are just really excited to see the new game, to see what the new game has to offer. You have given us so much to do in Stardew Valley. There's a really big modding community as well that just make more content for the game if you're interested in it. Like there's Stardew Valley Expanded. I haven't even done that myself yet, but I know that's a really big mod that adds a lot to Stardew Valley. So yeah, I don't think that he needs to worry about people being let down that he kind of lets go of Stardew Valley a little bit. I think a lot of people are just going to be happy to see him work on a new game, and are just like really excited about that. However, I also have a strong desire to make more games. I like making games, and I have a lot more that I want to share with Haunted Chocolatier and beyond. And even though Haunted Chocolatier has only been revealed publicly to a tiny degree in my own private world, it's a special place, and I'm very attached to the characters, themes, and ideas. Also, I've already done a ton of work on the game. Before I took this break for Stardew 1.6, I had created a vertical slice of Haunted Chocolatier, essentially a skeleton of the game with most, not all, of its bones in place. Alright, interesting. And then he shares a little screenshot over here, which I'm pretty sure is a new one. So yeah, it does look like he has... There's gonna be like crops as well. Is this like isn't this like just kale, carrots, and like potatoes and stuff from Stardew? I could be wrong here, but yeah, not that can be the case. I mean, I wouldn't be mad if he just reused some textures and some like just some, I don't know, items literally from Stardew Valley, not even adding too much to them. I wouldn't mind that. My next task will be to tweak the existing bones until I'm happy with them, add all the rest of the bones, and then flesh it all out with all the content that will need to be in the game. Yes, it's gonna be a lot of work still, but it's okay. I'm addicted to the grind. As I've mentioned before on this website, Haunted Chocolatier is being developed in the same way as Stardew Valley was. I'm coding it, mostly from scratch in C#. What is that, C#? I think that's like I think that's C#. I'm not familiar with with code, but anyways, and I'm working solo in all areas. Why? It's what I'm comfortable with, it's what I enjoy, and it worked well for Stardew Valley. I may get help with some technical things later on, but I want the game to be essentially complete before I think about anything like that. Okay, and then we got 2 characters right here. This one looks like Kent a little bit. I mean, actually, not really. Kind of looks more like Elvis Presley, but okay. I know many people are excited to play Haunted Chocolatier and may be disappointed to hear that it will still take a while or that I took time away to work on Stardew Valley. I understand. I will be very happy when the day comes that I can finally release Haunted Chocolatier. However, as with Stardew Valley, I will not be doing any early access, crowdfunding, or pre-orders, so I don't feel a ton of external pressure to finish the game on a timeline. The major source of external pressure is the fact that I announced the game kind of early. I had my reasons for doing this, which built up excitement, meaning that if I take a long time, people might become sad, and that is a real pressure to me. But ultimately, I will not release a game unless it is complete, and I am very happy with it, and I think that's what most people would want anyway. So yeah, this is a very meaningful like little paragraph over here. Like him just he kind of feels rushed maybe a little bit, and that's not what he wants to feel, you know, because he did release the game, or like announce the game, pretty early. I think it has been has it been 4 years? No way, right? It's been a couple of years for sure. And yeah, we're all just very excited to see what this game is going to be about. We're all excited to see some new stuff. So it's normal that he feels the pressure to finish the game on a timeline right here. And also, like, which builds up excitement, meaning that if I take a long time, people might become sad. That's very much like a Silk Song a little bit. Like, that's the first thing that's gonna pop into a lot of people's minds, probably. Like just releasing a game that is a follow-up, or not, maybe not necessarily a follow-up, but that is connected to at least a little bit a massive success game like Stardew Valley, like Hollow Knight, and then just being stuck here for years without really much information about the game, not really knowing how far along it is in development. It is tough for the audience you're presenting your game to, but I mean, I do get it, man. He just wanted to share that he's making a new thing, and now it's just gonna take a long time because he is working on this alone, because that's what he feels most comfortable with. We're just gonna have to wait, guys. We're just gonna have to wait. Anyways, as development continues, I may want to post about it and share things with you, but if I don't post for a while, it doesn't mean I have abandoned the game. Sometimes I feel like sharing things, and sometimes I don't. My preferred approach is to disappear and work in isolation, and only emerge when I have something complete and worthy, rather than share a bunch of stuff that is unfinished and therefore not in accordance with the final vision. But I know people are interested in the development of the game, so I will post some things. Regardless of devlog timing, know that the game will eventually be finished and come out. So yeah, he's just not gonna share too many images like these ones, kind of revealing certain areas in the game or certain characters. He kind of wants to keep most of the things, it seems, like a little secret, or just something to for us to figure out when the game finally releases, which I think is great. I mean, you don't want to know everything about a game before it comes out, right? You want to get into your new game that you've been waiting for by the time this game is going to come out. I don't know, maybe half a decade, if not longer. I mean, it's definitely going to be a little bit longer still. But yeah, I don't know. You just want to get into that game and figure out all of the stuff and get just bombarded with new stuff or left and right. Like, you don't want to go into this one area and be like, oh yeah, this is that one screenshot he shared. I know what this is about. Oh yeah, this is the, like, this little cutscene that he kind of showed off. Like, you know, you want to be kind of surprised. I mean, I know I do. I think I've written a lot of this same stuff in previous posts, but I just wanted to check in with all of you, let you know that Haunted Chocolatier is still going to be a thing, and reaffirm some of the stuff I've said before. Thank you for reading all this, and I look forward to sharing this new world with you when it's ready. And then, of course, all screenshots are work in progress and likely to change before release. Ape. Okay, gotcha. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Of course, he did make some posts in the past over here as well. Let's maybe just quickly go through some screenshots if you've not seen these before. I'm not actually gonna read through this, but yeah, stuff like this, like a little lab area. If he shares a lot of things like this, it could be fun. And I mean, I would definitely be excited if he shares more posts like this, more like screenshots of stuff that will be in the game. But also, again, as I just said, when you're finally gonna get into the game, just like this thing over here, which, by the way, man, that looks very satisfying. I've read through all of these posts a couple of days ago, and I know that he really wants to put a big emphasis on the combat in this game and wants to make it feel satisfying. And from what you see right here, it does look, I mean, that just looked satisfying. So yeah, that's pretty much all of the screenshots. So again, he really doesn't share a lot, which I am a big fan of. I hate when games get spoiled and when just things get leaked out of the wazoo, you know, like I really don't like that. But yeah, since he's working alone on the game, stuff can't get leaked. Everything that you see is stuff that Mr. ConcernedApe wants you to see. But yeah, anyways, that's gonna be it. I'm not gonna talk too much about anything else right here. I'm just really excited about the game. I know everyone that's watching this video, if you are, is very excited about the game and wants it to come out as soon as it can. But we gotta give him the time, man. We gotta give him the time to work on this, to make it something as close to a success as Stardew Valley. I mean, you can't say that, you can't possibly say that, but we just want this to be a great game, obviously, right? Alright, well, that's gonna be it. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you want to see more stuff just like this, definitely don't forget to like and subscribe if you haven't done so yet, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Alright, later. Bye.